Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of Sports Daddy TV. I'm Big Chief Daddy, giving you my thoughts on the NBA playoff, um, how it's gonna go in the brackets. We had them playing games. We got one playing game left. It's gonna be a good one. We got Memphis Grizzlies versus the Golden State Warriors in Golden State. Uh, Golden State had a nail biter of a finish. I actually thought they were gonna beat LA, the Lakers. Hey, lucky shot, poke in the eye, shooting, hit the middle. We all been told if you're seeing three, shoot for the one in the middle. Apparently, that's what LeBron did. He shot the one in the middle and he won. So they're on their way into the playoffs. Memphis, great team. They beat the Spurs. Spurs were up and down. We'll see how it goes. I like Golden State in this game. I think Steph Curry goes off for like 40. In this one, they're at home. I like them to go to Utah. So that being said, I'll go to the next round. Utah versus Golden State. I got Golden State losing in 5 games. I think they might get one game. Maybe get a game at home against Utah. Utah's been the great team all year long. 52-20 out of a 72-game season. Really looking forward to an 82-game season next year, and a lot of fans back in there. It's great to see some fans in there. Can't wait for a full stadium, full arenas next year. So Utah, great. They have good nucleus. I like Utah, like beating the Warriors. The next one I like Phoenix versus the Lakers. Look, the Lakers are one ankle away from getting sprained. The Lakers just had no business. The Lakers had no business playing in the Pelican game, that last game of the year. They almost lost AD and LeBron, and they squeaked by. And everybody's saying I'm crazy for picking this team. I like the Suns in this game, in this series. I think the Suns 51-21 this year. One game from they were good all year long. They're quiet good, right? They're quiet good. So I'll take Phoenix. I know people are like, but CP3, he doesn't do well in playoffs, yada, yada, yada. He's due. He's due to win, and I just don't like the Lakers. I don't believe the Lakers should have won the championship last year for the fact that if they didn't have that big layoff and go into Disney and go into that bubble situation, we might not even be talking about them making the playoffs. And winning the championship game. It's pretty much almost around the same team. They really didn't do anything. They actually lost pieces. They lost Rondo. Rondo's a playoff maker. He makes stuff happen in the playoffs. He makes teams better, and they win. So I'm gonna go with Phoenix. I'll say Phoenix in 6 games. I'll give the Lakers a couple games. I'm not gonna say that they're gonna sweep them. I like Phoenix. In this series. The next game I'm gonna talk about Portland, Denver. Obviously, I'm gonna say my team for last. Portland against Denver. Now, technically, I'd rather have the Clippers play Portland, but I get it. Denver, I thought their season was done. When Murray went out, I thought they were done. I know they got the Joker. He was going off. He held that team 47-25 against Dame, 42-30. Dame wants to get in the playoffs. Dame wants to win. Damian Lillard wants to win in the playoffs. Wants to. But I don't think they beat Denver. I like Denver. I'm gonna pick Denver to win in 5 games. I'll give Portland 1 game. It's gonna be a close series, but it's not gonna be could be close games, but I still think in the end, Denver pulls away. Now, let's go to my team, the Clippers against Dallas. I don't like this matchup for the Clippers at all. I know they got Rondo, and I know they got Kirk Cousins. I get all that. I know they got that playoff nucleus, and I know Leonard wants to win. This is their time. 47-25. Here's what I wish they were. I wish they were 48-24. Why, you say? I'd rather them play Portland. Why, you say? Again, because Dallas. What killed the Clippers last year? The Clippers lost because big men shooting threes. What do Dallas Mavericks have? Two big guys that can shoot threes from anywhere in Porzingis and Luka. Now, granted, Luka can go 10 for 20, but Porzingis is going to be right there. They're both not going to go off. They're both not going to be stale. One will pick up the other. However, I still like the Clippers in this round. I will pick the Clippers to win in 7 games. Now, I don't think they'll go up 3-1 like they did last year and lose 4 straight. I think it's going to be more of a back and forth. Hey, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2. Clippers leading. Half the Mavericks maybe winning a game and then going back to Staples and the Clippers beating them in 7. I know everybody's saying, well, is Paul George going to show up? Paul George will show up. I think he had trouble shooting in that small gym in the bubble. I think he's in his home court in a bigger arena. He's going to show up because he wants Kawhi to stay. They want to finally move up. This is their chance to be out of that Laker bubble shadows. Also, in a couple of years, I believe they're going to be moving to Inglewood. So they're going to have their nice stadium soon. So they're on their way. They're on the verge. They need a win. They need to get out of the first round. So let's go to the East. The East, we had playing games. We had Indiana beating Charlotte. Boston beating the Wizards. So Boston's in the playoffs. And the Wizards beat the Pacers pretty handily. So they're on the way to Philadelphia. Philadelphia, 49-23 this year. I got Philly winning, and I got Philly winning in a sweep. I don't think the Wizards have enough. I know they got Russ, and I know Russ is like the human triple threat as far as triple doubles. I'm guaranteed he probably averages triple double in these 4 games. I just don't know if they have anything to help beat Joel Embiid. He's going to be the MVP of the year. So I think Sixers win in a sweep 4-0. We'll go down the bracket. Let's go down Brooklyn, Boston. I predicted in the beginning of this season, Boston and the Clippers in the finals. I never thought Boston would be in a play-in game to get into the playoffs. They're in. But they're 36-36. They're playing one of the greatest teams to be put together as far as the Brooklyn Nets go. They got everything. KD, Kyrie, you name it, they got them. I off my hand, I gotta let me real quick while I look it up. Who they got here? So they have KD. Like I said, they got Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving's averaging 26.9%. And then they have Jared Allen, James Harden. I mean, how could you forget James Harden? So anyways, they have who's who of Brooklyn. I like Brooklyn. I think Brooklyn will win. And I'm going to give them, I'll say 5 games. Brooklyn wins in 5. I think Boston maybe after they play in. It's scary about playing teams for a minute. Playing teams have been fighting in playoff mode since probably 2 weeks before the end of the season just to get into playing games. So they're hungrier and they're used to this playoff atmosphere. That's probably why a lot of Laker fans are probably saying, "You're crazy. We've been fighting for the playoffs." I know, but your stars are hurt and they're old. Boston just hurt. So, but I like the Brooklyn to go in the first round. All right, so let's get to the next one. New York, Atlanta, 4-5. Are the Knicks back? Yes. Are they a destination? I don't know. Do I think they need to win this series? Yes. Do I think they will win this series? Yes. I think the Knicks will win in 6. Knicks in 6 to beat Atlanta. to go on to the next round. Hey, they're like I said, they're young. They're I like their coach Ron Thibodeau. Uh, Julius Randle is great. I know they're missing a star. Hopefully, winning this first round, they can go bring in a star. Hopefully next year, and like maybe I don't know who off the head of my tip of my head. Comment below who do you think the Knicks should go after next year. I'm thinking that'd be a great. Uh, Atlanta's really good, but letting go of Rondo. Rondo's a great player. I don't think they should got rid of him. I personally like the fact that they got rid of him. I mean, he's in LA now. All right, so next round, Milwaukee versus Miami. I like the Bucks, and here's why. Giannis ain't gonna lose to this team 2 years in a row. He definitely is not going to lose to this team in the first round. He's going to come out hungry. And I know people are going to say, well, you got Jimmy Butler. You got Bam. You got Duncan. And you have all these great players for the Miami Heat. But I still like Milwaukee. I know they got Giannis. Giannis is averaging 28 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. Jimmy's averaging 21.6 rebounds and 7 assists. This is going to be a great tug and war. It's going to be back and forth. I don't think Miami's going to, or either team will not sweep them, or it won't go 5. And so this series isn't going to sweep. They're going to go. I was saying before, Miami has Bam, Trevor Ariza, Jimmy Butler, AI, UD, even though I don't think UD's going to play, Gordon Dragic. So they have a good nucleus on this team. But I still think that Miami's going to win. So those are my picks for the first round. Again, we got Utah, the Clippers, Denver, Phoenix in the West, Philly, the Knicks, Milwaukee, and Brooklyn in the East. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I will be back to break down the second round. As far as the winners, and hopefully we'll see how well I picked. We'll see what I got. Enjoy the playing game tonight. Enjoy the games starting on Saturday. Basketball, it's here. We're gonna love it. Those are my first round picks. If I had to do right now, if I had to on the spot, I'll give you who I think is going to be in the finals. I think it's the Clippers against the Sixers. Yes. Red, white, and blue versus red, white, and blue. I think Sixers, Clippers. I think the Sixers win in 6 games. Or the Clippers win in 6 games and we get a championship. That's who I think, or maybe that's who I want to win. Not quite sure as far as that goes. But I'll be back for another episode predicting round 2 games when round 2 happens. Like I said, enjoy the season, enjoy the playoffs. Thanks for listening. I'll catch you guys later.